Hey, what's up everybody? Troll Pal Jgun taking a look today at the Vanduul Stinger by Esperia. As we know in the verse, Vanduul are an alien race, and, their hands look a little bit different, they fly a little bit different, they don't speak our language, and so, wouldn't make sense that we could just hop into one of their ships and fly it now, would it? So, Esperia is a company in the lore that helps us with that. They take these alien tech ships and make them usable for us simple humans. We'll do a quick walk around to the outside, and then we will head in and fly it around and see if it's fun. You know me, I don't really care about stats. For me, whether or not a ship will become my daily flyer is just if the ship sparks joy. So I know that sounds really dumb, but I get in a ship, I look around to the interior, if I like it, that's good, and then I fly it, and if it's cool to fly and fun to fly, then it's a keeper, and I will fly it a lot. Let's zoom in a little bit on this interesting cockpit. Clack, clack, clack. I got a new keyboard. It is extra loud. I apologize for that. It also looks like Vanduul's ship has been retrofitted to support a mounting system, so it could probably customize the guns. And of course, people are going to say, they already said that at SitCon. Didn't you watch SitCon? And the answer is, you know what? I don't really pay attention to SIG too much when they're talking, because they say a lot of stuff. So yes, SitCon was on. I think I had YouTube going on one of my TVs. Was I paying attention? No. Ramp access. Let's see what this thing has. And I encourage you all to kind of be the same. Like judge Star Citizen for what it is. Not what they've told you it could be, because that'll make you a very happy person. It's cool looking. This ship coming to us is a little bit bittersweet because, you know, back in, I think it was 2021 or so, maybe 2022, they admitted that the Vanduul ships don't look right in the current verse. They look like metal that a human had welded together. They just don't look organic or alien at all. And so they were redoing all the models. And they did. And they showed them. They said, here's what the glaive now looks like. And we said, ooh, yeah, it looks amazing. And here's what the blade looks like. And here's what the side looks like. And we said, ooh, they look much better. But they didn't put them in the verse. They kind of kept them for Squadron 42. But they said they'd give them to us someday. So, you know, what I would have liked to have seen is them, you know, giving us the new blade and the new scythe and the new glaive. So it's a little bit bittersweet that instead of that, we're just getting an entirely new ship. But, you know, the benefit is it's in the new Vanduul design language. So we did a tour, we did a walk around. There's not much to it. There's simply the back ramp where you enter, and then that's how you get into the seat. So let's go ahead and take her for a spin. For the record, I do love Star Citizen. But I love it for what it is. So she's kind of oddly shaped, you know, she's a little fat in the back. She is marketed as a heavy fighter. She's got a beautiful purr. Okay, let's get out of here. I think I opened the hangar. I like the heads-up display. We typically only see the purple with Gatak, so it's interesting to see that. Normally, all the Vanduul ships are bright red on the HUD also. Okay, it looks like top speed is 1,050 meters per second. She has a little bit of a sway to her. Very, very minor. But she's not as easy to center as most other ships. Some interesting sounds here. Sounds like they sampled a power washer cleaning a car. And let's get out of here. Head to OM4. I actually wanted to do a quick first look on this ship yesterday, but PTU copy was not including the Stinger, and then a dev came on Spectrum and said, oops, sorry, forgot to add it to the list. And then they added the Stinger to the list, but by that point, PTU copy was a little bit underwater with so many people requesting copies. So, it took a little bit to get it all sorted, but I woke up this morning and my Stingers were in my hangar. Okay. So there she is, a little bit in the light. Red contrails, I love that. You know, we've seen kind of, and I think it's been with maybe leadership changes around the project, that they are kind of making more compromises. They are willing to make the game more gamified. We saw in past years more color in the game. And stuff like that makes me really happy, you know. Like salvage. Remember with salvage, you're like, well, crap, the Reclaimer has this amazing claw, but not quite sure how to make that work. So they turned it into a beam. You know, plenty of people were unhappy about the beam, but I was happy, you know, because at the end of the day, it's about being able to play the game and get the material into your ship. Let's get some beauty shots if we can. I really should choose Microtech as my home, at least for ship reviews, because the lighting is pure white out there, and on the snow you get much better lighting all around the vehicle. So there's me. Yep, looks good. I like all the fine details. It's got a lot of ribbing, you know, which we've all kind of learned from H.R. Geiger and his artwork. And then after Ridley Scott took that into the Alien property, that's kind of become the standard for how to make something look alien. I think this might be a custom paint, I don't know. Whatever the Chairman's Club paint is. It's got these cool guns that go pew pew. Interesting, and it's got just one. I didn't actually realize that at first. Not sure why I only have one gun. Okay, let's look at the weapon config if we can. We have a standard MFD here, so let's look at the weapons. Okay, let's put these all in the same group. There we go. So wow, that's a lot of weapons. We have 3 under the wing. So we have these 3. We have the one up here, right over the pilot's shoulder. And then 3 on the other side also. So I'm not amazing at math, but I think that comes out to 7 guns. And it looks like we have... One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 light strikes and a wraith. Interesting. So let's pick up a mission. Like I think some people care about like how good is it at blowing up other ships. I am not a blower upper shipper person. Like not really into combat. I'm a pacifist. But let's pick up a quest. And we'll go. I know it says go to a cave, but it should be a ship mission. It just probably.
Bounty's all yours. Get locked and loaded and take him out.
Probably is near a cave or above a cave. We'll have to go to Hurston first. We can't. I have to admit the sounds are kind of a bit much. What is my volume at? Yikes. So I have all sounds turned down to 30%, and the thing is giving me a headache. So they might need to back off on the volume a little bit for the persistent sounds in the cockpit here. Yeah, oh, my God. I can't. Can't deal with that. Let me check my speakers. No, they're low. Speaker volume's only at 20% also, so it's not like I just have my computer sounds high. So this is, I think they marketed this as heavy fighter, and it feels like it. It flies, it feels kind of like a Vanguard. From the default external angle, it kind of just looks like a horseshoe crab. Not very exotic or sexy. But that's okay. There's plenty of room in the verse for ugly ships, too. Okay, we have our target. 10 clicks out. Just go ahead and get some shields up. Turn on our headlights, too, just for fun. And here we go. Looks like it's a 100. Origin 100 series. Which makes sense. It's just an introductory mission. The cockpit glass has like a lot of glare on it. It's actually not great for visibility. It's funny when they said, you know, we're tired of jousting, so we're introducing master modes. And what do we do in master modes? We still just joust. We joust or we backstrafe? Well, good pilots don't. Good pilots actually know how to dogfight. But I'm not a good pilot. For example, when you're in a heavy fighter, how do you get a light fighter to ever be near you? He's only ever 1.5 clicks or more away from me. So at this point, I'm going to recommend if you do want to use this ship, you're probably going to want to customize the weapons a little bit. Because only having like one shot every 8 seconds is kind of no bueno. Okay. Weapons capacitor's maxed out. Hopefully we'll recharge a little bit faster. But also the fact, you know, you're supposed to engage around 800, and I'm engaging at 1.4, so of course. And that attack run right there, that is where you would get some really good shots off. Except this ship can't turn fast enough. This ship can't quite turn fast enough to get any shots off during that attack run. So, I mean, in combat, you know, I'm going to have the advantage against a light fighter. He can't get through my shields, I don't think. So I felt very safe in this ship, I'll say that.
Great. Let me cross them off the list and get you paid.
I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I felt very safe. My God, where am I? Okay, pitch ladders, don't lie to me. Let's get out of here, huh? So yeah, you're not going to have fun with small fighters. They're just, you know, they'll be hard to get, but I don't know. I don't know. This isn't, you know what? Normally my first looks are just, hey, is it pretty or not? But then I get criticized for not knowing the specs or the details. But I don't know. Let's do some long-range quantum, just because people, just to show people the alien quantum effects. It's really unfortunate that there's some kind of throttle bug in the system. Even after you turn off cruise control, the ship continues to accelerate, even in coupled mode. And they've had that bug in the game for, as you can see right now, I turned off my cruise control, and I'm still accelerating like crazy. And I'm in coupled. I am coupled. So they need to fix that. It's led to a lot of crash landings. But let's take her into... Oh, she's just got the standard. Okay. Okay, and maybe Vanduul always have. I know that for Katak and Banu, the ships have the pretty green quantum effect that has the pulsing ring. The pulsing ring will give you a seizure after enough time. So this just has standard quantum effects. I don't remember what the other Vanduul ships have. Maybe it's the same. Should you buy this ship? Sure, yes. I mean, it's cool looking. It's definitely cool looking. You could buy it just for that. It's got some interesting weapons. That shoulder-mounted cannon sounds awesome and looks big. It probably can do some damage if it hits. Unfortunately, you're going to want close engagement distances. And close engagement distances can be tough in a heavy fighter like this, because you just don't have the yaw and pitch speed that you need to match your targets. So I bought a few of them because I just love collecting things. Like, I'm like Noah. Like, I gotta have a bunch of every ship in the verse. Will I ever fly it? No, I'll probably never fly the ship. But that's it. In the comments, tell me what I missed, and that'll help me make better first looks in the future. Again, I don't do ship reviews, guys. I don't have the time for that. I don't really care about stats. I don't customize my ships, but I do like to do first looks. So if there's anything else that you would like to see in a first look, feel free to let me know in the comments. It's cool as heck looking, that's for sure. Okay, that's it. Hope to see you all in the verse. And if you own this ship, it appears the P2 account copy is working pretty well today, Sunday. So you should be able to get in and have it. Thanks, everybody.